I remember the exact moment it hit me, like a fist I didn't see coming. My phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while I was slicing vegetables for dinner. A message from her. Just 3 words. We need to talk. My chest tightened. I froze mid-cut, the knife hovering above the chopping board, and for a second, I convinced myself it was nothing. She could have been referring to anything. Work, family, the dog's vet appointment. But the tone, the timing, the weight in those words, it felt different. I tried to shake it off, thinking I was overreacting, that maybe I was imagining shadows where there weren't any. But then came the calls I couldn't ignore. Missed call from her number at 2:17 p.m., another at 3:02. Each time I picked up, she was either busy or out with a client. Small lies at first, harmless enough, or so I told myself. But the tiny, uncomfortable flicker in my stomach refused to leave. It started with little things. She left her phone face down on the counter more often. Her laughter over texts wasn't shared with me. I noticed a faint scent, cologne, not hers, on her sweater one evening. My mind tried to rationalize everything. Maybe it was a friend, a gift from someone at work. Maybe I was imagining it. I wanted to believe her, to believe us. But the more I tried to convince myself, the louder my doubt screamed. Then came the accidental discovery. I had gone to pick up her laptop. She'd left it open, and a chat window blinked at me on the screen. His name. A name I had never heard before. Words I couldn't erase. I miss you. When can I see you again? My hand shook. My stomach turned. For a moment, I wanted to shut it all down. Pretend I hadn't seen it. That ignorance could be a salve. But I couldn't. Every word burned into my chest. Every message a betrayal, so sharp it made my head spin. I confronted her that night. She looked at me like I had just spoken a foreign language. Her voice was shaky but defensive. "It's not what you think," she said. But I had seen enough. I didn't need the story to understand the truth. The details were irrelevant. The fact was enough. She had chosen him. She had chosen another life over ours. I felt anger rising, hot and consuming, but it was mixed with an ache so deep it stole my words. I thought about the mornings we had shared, the nights lying awake talking about everything and nothing, the plans I thought we had made together. Each memory now carried the bitter tang of betrayal, the little jokes, the shared coffees, the way she always squeezed my hand. They all felt like lies in retrospect. And yet, in that pain, there was clarity. I realized something about myself. I would not stand in a life where I was second, where my love could be so casually replaced. I thought about confronting him, shouting, pleading for some impossible justice. But the truth was simple. I didn't need to prove anything to him. The only person whose opinion mattered was mine. So I walked away, not with a dramatic slam of the door, not with tears falling in the middle of the street. I walked away quietly, like a shadow slipping out of the room she no longer wanted me in. I didn't look back. I refused to. Every step forward was a reclaiming of my own dignity, a small act of defiance against a hurt that wanted to root me to that spot. The days afterward were raw. Memories haunted me. Her laughter echoing down the hallway, the way she brushed her hair behind her ear, the taste of the coffee she always made just the way I liked it. Each memory stung, but with every sting, I felt something else, an emerging strength, a recognition that I deserved better than half-truths and broken promises. She sent me texts, regretful, apologetic, pleading. I read them once, closed the phone, and let them sit. They weren't mine to carry. The life we had, or thought we had, was gone. I mourned it quietly, privately, but I didn't beg. I didn't turn back. The love I once gave freely was now reserved for myself. To heal, to rebuild, to live without the shadow of her choice over my heart. Walking away was the hardest decision I ever made, but it was also the only one that kept me intact. The betrayal left scars, yes, but it also left a lesson. Never compromise self-respect for someone else's indecision. Never linger where your worth is optional. I didn't need closure from her. I gave it to myself. Years from now, I'll remember her, and I might even smile at the love we shared. But I will never forget the day I realized that walking away, without looking back, was the truest act of love I could offer love for myself.